Bang, bang. We're beautiful and dirty rich. Bang, bang. We're beautiful and dirty rich. Bang, bang. Dirty, dirty rich, dirty, dirty rich, beautiful.
So look who's back, you guys. My old-time friend ready to model once again for us. First step is to fill her eyebrows, and I'm using the BH eyebrow palette. So the second eyebrow was giving me a little bit of issues, as you can see, but that's okay because I have my MAC paint pot to fix it. If you're having a bad eyebrow day, literally just carve them out with some concealer and they will look so much better, believe me. And then I also use the paint pot as a primer for her eyelids. And after that, I'm gonna set it with my Airspun translucent powder. But clearly I went a little bit okay, but clearly you guys can see that I went a little bit overboard with the powder. But she didn't go blind though. She did not go blind. She's okay. So let's carry on. So for this look, I'm going to use my Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. First color I'm using is Love Letter, and I'm applying it all over her lid. And I'm really going to intensify this color because this look is like very dramatic. Now to blend the edges, I'm taking Sienna and I'm gonna blend and just blend, you guys. Literally, blending is key. You can never get tired of blending. Now for the outer crease, I'm using Cypress Umber, which is a really rich dark brown color because I really want this look to be like very dramatic and very smoky because I mean like her husband just died, so it has to be all over the top. The next step was really new for me. I've only done a cut crease once, so please excuse me if it wasn't my best, but I really did try my best. And I used my Maybelline concealer, and on top I used bronze from my Soft Glam palette, and to make it even more glamorous on top, I used a super shock shadow from ColourPop called Amaze, and it just gave it like that wow factor. Like it really like just like bam. Then I'm blending my original colors once again so everything can look nice and neat. And after that, I'm taking a clean brush and just blend literally everything. So here's the funny story, you guys. I ran out of eyelashes, so I had to drive her like this to the store to get eyelashes. And to make it even worse, we went to 2 Walmarts and they don't carry eyelashes anymore, so we had to go to Target. So 2 hours later, she got her eyelashes. Literally, I felt so bad for her, but it's all good. So now we're gonna move into the face, and I already primed and moisturized her face, so it's all ready for the foundation. Then I'm gonna blend so it can really look like her skin. And obviously, don't forget the neck. Don't ever forget the neck because that's the #1 rule that you're never supposed to forget. Next step is to contour, but first I'm using this Urban Decay concealer in Peach to minimize her dark circles. Then I'll go with my usual concealer, which is my best concealer in my opinion, and it's the Maybelline in shade Medium. To contour, I use Espresso from LA Girl, and to set the contour, I use the NYX contour palette. And literally, I feel like I just gave her the best contour that I ever have given her. It takes practice, you guys. Just practice and practice. So now we're gonna bake, and I'm gonna be using my Airspun translucent powder again. So while she's baking, I'm gonna finish the eyes. So for under the eyes, I'm gonna use Sienna again, and I'm gonna put it all under, and then as well as Love Letter. And then just really close to her waterline, I'm gonna be using Cypress Amber so it can be a lot more mysterious and just darker. And of course, don't forget to add mascara to the bottom of your lashes. And for the eyebrow bone, I'm gonna be using this Wet n Wild highlighter called Golden Flower Crown. And I'm also gonna put it in the inner corners of her eyes so her eyes can pop even more. Then after all that baking, I'm using my blush palette from BH Cosmetics, and I'm using a pink slash peachy color on her, and that just gave me like the perfect blush. So now it's time to highlight, and I use the same highlighter that I used for the inner eyes. And just look at this highlight, you guys. Literally, it is so blinding and it's so inexpensive. It's just, this is why I love Wet n Wild, because they always seem to amaze me. And lastly, of course, just blend your whole face so you can look like a porcelain doll. Okay, so here my camera went off, so I didn't film when I did her lips, but I used just Mamacita on her lips from ColourPop. So now for the hair, because she is going to a funeral supposedly, I decided to go with something really classy, and I decided to split her hair like right in the middle. And then I'm just gonna do like this really super tight, smooth ponytail on her. And the reason I did that was because I'm basically gonna build a crown out of flowers. And I bought these flowers from the dollar store. I'm using the color black and purple, and I'm gonna stick them with bobby pins and a lot of hairspray. And don't forget to set your face with your best setting spray, because you are gonna be crying a lot because your sugar daddy just died.
Send a man squid at money. Diva is a female version of a hustler. Of a hustler. Of a hustler. Diva is a female version of a hustler. Of a hustler. Of a hustler.
Don't tell me what to do.
Done.
You waiting for me?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Censor this part out. Cheese Man of the week, not to be televised.